Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. This is the month that many Nigerians, both in Nigeria and in diaspora, have been waiting for. The month where we'll decide our fate as a nation, whether we will be the giant of Africa indeed by taking a progressive step to recover back our lost mandate and move Nigeria forward, or where we will become a disgruntled nation, possibly where anarchy will reign. Everything will be decided this month, hopefully, by the grace of God. But before we go into the newspaper to find out what is going on cut across the country concerning this same election, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel. Happy New Month again to you, and we wish you great success, good tidings ahead in the coming days. Well, before we go to the newspaper, subscribe to our channel. Now, let's start with what is happening in the camp of Atiku, cut across those he's reaching out to. Then in LP, the latest trend that is going on, I pray that Peter will have a plan B to this newest trend going on in his campaign, in his camp in the northern region. According to the news, Atiku Abubakar have decided to open up on what he is doing right now. The People's Democratic Party PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar has said that he is in touch with the presidential candidate of New Nigerian People's Party NPP, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, for possible support. In an interview with BBC Hausa Service, Atiku said he's also holding talks with the Labour Party LP presidential candidate Peter Obi. He said the duo of Obi and Kwankwaso are not in any way a threat to his chances in the election. I quote him word for word: "I see no threat because we are not together with them." Okay, Kwankwaso and Obi, we are in talks with them. One of them may possibly come, he said, I guess with confidence as well. On the lingering PDP crisis, Atiku said, each party has its internal crisis. We are still talking with them. Most are neither in PDP nor in other parties, and definitely that will not make us lose the election because we are okay with the elections preparations for now. Elections now is not like in the past where a governor will dictate who to vote for. Elections today is in the hands of voters. The presidential candidate also promised to open up all Nigerian borders if elected as president. This is coming from Atiku Abubakar with the hope and prayer that Peter Obi would probably support him, stepping down to support him, or Rabiu Kwankwaso will also step down to support him, either of them. But a lot of Nigerians, a lot of feelers have it that there's a lot of pressure on Rabiu Kwankwaso to resign and follow the person of Atiku Abubakar. Don't also forget that some of them are saying that he does not have much of coverage the whole of Nigeria, so hence he may likely be the one to step down. But of course, he has also rejected that offer, saying if he sees any candidate better than him, then he would step down. But the question is, we do not know. Days are ahead. Time will tell. But let's find out what is happening really in the northern part. Fairly recently, it was Kano that gave threat. Kano Labour Party aspirant, gubernatorial aspirant, the senators threatened Peter Obi literally. For further information on that, check our feed. You see the video where they granted general press release, video release, that they may in the coming days they may likely decide their fate, and that Peter Obi has sidelined them, and all the logistics, all the advice they gave to him, counsel they gave to him, he never took any word. So hence they feel neglected, and they may likely either be looking towards the campaign or supporting other candidates apart from Peter Obi. Without which way it will definitely affect his candidature. Now this is coming from Bauchi. What is going on in the north? Why are they doing things? Before now it was a case of obedience. Now it's like the elite amongst the LP are the one doing this thing, but then it's now left for Nigerians to decide. Let's find out what it is anyway. Alhaji Hassan Bawa, the Bauchi State Campaign Director of the Labour Party LP presidential candidate Peter Obi, has dumped the party to People's Democratic Party, PDP. That's Atiku's party. He switched camp to the PDP alongside with other officials of the party in the northeast. Now, this is bad. Bawa stated this at a news conference in Bauchi. According to him, all the chairmen of the party, state and zonal officers, as well as national officers from the zone, have also defected to support the PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar. He said the defection was informed by the lack of structure of the Labour Party at the state level, the local level, and the ward levels, adding that the LP is not strong and won't be able to win a single seat in the region. We are officially declaring that all the Northeast executives of Labour Party are defecting to PDP to support Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. We don't want to waste our votes, they said, and we want to use this time to mobilize votes to who has the capacity to win the election. He also said, the Decampists prefer the PDP above other political parties because they believed the party and its presidential candidate has the capacity to handle the country. If we support Atiku, we know that our vote will help him in becoming the president of this country, he said. I hope that they're not towing the lines of ethnicity or even region, because if it goes by that way, Nigeria is in trouble. We're looking at capacity and they're looking at ethnicity. And this has been one of my greatest fear at the beginning of this election, at the beginning of this campaign. I noticed that there was a heavy influx of people, as it took sometime in August, September 2022, it was as if everybody wants to join Labour Party. I said, if you check our videos in the playlist, you notice some how many videos back, you notice that I did say, are these guys going to be malls or are they coming for real? They came in too sudden, too quick. I know some of them at some point, they will say, just go in there. There's always plan B. In politics, all is fair. Okay, all is fair in politics. Anything to destabilize your opponent, especially if you feel that he has a strong say. Peter Obi was never given credit that he's going to grow this far. And all of a sudden, he's becoming a force even in the north. So it's time to activate your plan B. If I talk to him, he doesn't want to listen, remove that mold that I've put in there for them so that he'll realize that he doesn't have a stand. But hey, I realize just few days now that this election is not all about PDP, it's not about APC, it's not even all about LP or NMPP. It's about the poor and the rich. It's about those who gain from the corrupt practices in Nigeria and those who suffer. It's about those who are beneficiaries to the corruption system in this country and those who are victims and who suffer the lackadaisical attitude of governance. It's between the two. It has nothing to do with structure. Now, whether you say they are structureless, these are elites who probably one way or other have enjoyed some benefits of corruption practices. The poor masses on the street, they are doing griba. They no go gree. Now, the only way out is for them to rig this election so that the masses will not have a say. But I fear for anarchy. Because the truth of the matter, if you hear the voice of Peter Obi and hear what he says, he's not saying much. Hold me accountable if it doesn't work. What else again is taking power back to the electorate. Before now, the power does not belong to the electorate. The power belongs to the elected. The power belongs to the cabal. They choose who to be. If they tell you that this person in party level, if he wins, is going to be the president, what does it tell you? It means we decide who will rule Nigeria. But right now, Peter Obi is saying, I want to take power back, take power out of the elite, the corrupt politicians, the people up there, and give it back to you originally where it belongs. How hard would it be for Nigerians to vote? Just give him 4 years and let's see how Nigeria will turn out. That's going to wrap it up. Now, that's the update for the now. More updates comes. We'll keep you updated. What is happening in LP, as in the northern part, they keep decamping left, right, and center.